excuse me, I apologize for coming in late.
No, that's fine.
Can I ask you to reiterate the 4 points you made in your remarks this morning about what Republican the party must do to reach out and win Hispanic voters?
I've gotten an email from my mother not to use the word stupid, so I won't use that in the repeat performance. But tone matters. That if you want to draw people towards your cause, you have to have your arms ought to be open rather than shut. That's a physical version of how you speak and tone. So tone matters. I think the face of the Republican Party needs to reflect what our aspirations are, and so great leaders like the governor of Puerto Rico need to be front and center, or Susana Martinez or Brian Sandoval. The emerging leadership needs to be, we need to recruit young, vibrant, talented Hispanics to lead the charge. And so you can't be the old white guy party, you have to be reflective of your winning coalition. Ideas matter, and those ideas have to be broad and reflective of not just whatever the issue of the day is that's defined by those in Washington that want to kind of have the food fight be about a particular thing and move on to the next food fight. There are big, broad issues that we need to express and advocate for to be successful with Hispanics. And I'm missing the fourth one, Michael. But I'm 57, so I'm looking for new leaders. So I don't remember what the fourth one is. What's the fourth one?
Well, you said ideas, recruit, diversity, the face of the party, and tone. That seems to be...
Okay, that sounded like 3, but maybe it was 4.
On that issue of tone, though, is that somehow to be interpreted, given the aftermath of the Arizona shootings, given the debate, the national debate over political rhetoric, is that somehow to be interpreted as a reference to that?
No, it isn't, but here's my view on that. I am concerned about, have been concerned about the lack of civility in life today, not just politics, but in general. It troubles me. Maybe I'm overstating this, but when you have a situation, I'll give you 2 examples. Roger Clemens went to testify in Congress for steroid use about 3 years ago, and there was a committee hearing, and they were kind of arguing back and forth. And it turns out the Democrats were against Clemens, the Republicans were for him. What the heck? What happened where someone's opinion about whether he had taken steroids or not has to be a partisan issue? That's kind of where we are in our discourse in Washington. And then after the incredible tragedy in Tucson, immediately, I mean, within 24 hours, there were people on the left and right back to the same fight, kind of trying to assess blame rather than to mourn for the loss of people. I mean, Americans, irrespective of their philosophy, don't want that. They want they want respect for those that are grieving. They want decency, they want civility, and so I've marked me down as one of those guys that's not a screamer. I have deeply held views, and I love trying to express my views and drawing people towards my views, and I'm pretty feisty about it, but you don't have to personalize your disagreements with people. You don't have to tear down the other person. Your ideas should have enough merit to be able to win the day. And so I hope that the Tucson experience, the reaction to the reaction, helps us get to a better place politically, because we've got big problems. I mean, we've got great challenges, we have huge opportunities, and if we continue on this fight that's really at a low level, we're not going to break through to a place where we need to get to make progress. So.